Welcome. We have completed a normal console application for .NET previously. If you interested, you can go and check for the previous video. This was specifically for creating a console application and understanding the basic console operations, debugging, and writing business algorithm. So, in continue, we will now learning another type of application, another type of another type of application, which will be a class library. So I'm not going to select anything right now. We will continue our existing application. We are here right now. Okay, so we started with this console application. We did some operations, and I will show you. So just for agenda, we will continue with this application. We will doing some more algorithms on it, and we will jumping to this class library. So my idea and our plan for our agenda is, we already aware about console application. We will continue with that, and going through with some more example and integrating a class library into that console application, so that we can understand how we will going to create a class library, how this will going to interact by console application. Because console application is nothing, it is this CMD command prompt, normal command prompt, where we did cd and dir type of commands. Okay, so if our target user is not interested for any type of UI or UX, so that they can directly use our application projects by directly command line methods, okay, and some flags. So we will continue in that console application, and we will jumping to class library and pushing those methods which we will learning today into this class library. I hope. So I'm canceling this right now, and I'll show you what we learned. Additional was adding number. Okay, addition was that, and program. So this program.cs contains a normal main, and just remember, main will be always an entry point for any application in software line. So it will be going to prompt a message. There is a class which it is creating object of that class, some constant which will be some variables which will be consuming or collecting information from user, so that that is why we are taking input from user, putting those into these variables. For this A, same thing is for B, and this calling this method into this class, and we don't know what is inside that, so that it will returning some value, and we will this program is representing that result. If we go inside this add number, we can right click and go inside this by F12. If I go to definition, so F12 is adding number, taking x and y as a parameter for input, doing some algorithms. After the calculation, it is returning the z. That return keyword will holding the value and bring it back to that control where it was called. And the type of that return type of value is, it will be integer. Okay, so just for a brush up, I'm giving you running this application. You can see hello user, and it is asking value for A. I'm typing 845 something. I'm putting enter. It is asking for value for B. I'm putting something value, and after pressing enter, it is giving me result of addition of given number is 97 something something. So this is completed, and if I press something again, it will close my application. This was the data. So what we will going to do is, instead of in place of this file name addition, we can do this is like I'm renaming this, rename math tech rules. it automatically converts here also, if you can see mathematic rule. So my class is renamed, it is, and the references also will be changed. If you see here mathematic rule, object name is variable, that is why it will not affected. Okay, so I don't need, this is the magic of Visual Studio. We don't need to go and change everything which is referenced for this class. Okay, so we can continue with our business. So now I'm going to create public, as the name suggested, mathematic rules. So we have addition number, we should have subtraction, subtract number, same thing, int of x comma int of y, it will be going to integer of z, yes, equal to 0, return z. This is I'm doing because definitely we need to return something, okay, of integer type, and in between the algorithm. So yes, we can write z equal to x minus y, right? X minus y. So you are assuming, and we are assuming, x will be a greater value or equal to 2y, right? But what if y, x value is less than the value of y? It will be returning a negative value, which will be wrong. So that is why we are here. So we need to check that value of if this we can achieve by if checking of x is greater than equal to y, then start parenthesis. So I'm closing this and here. So if x is greater than or equal to y, it can compute this, else definitely there will be a different condition. So z equal to y minus x. Okay, so in any condition my z contains a positive value, or if we want to stick with that value of x, we can just continue with that logic. So we have comment line, so this green symbols following by this slash is giving the compiler that these lines should be ignored. So the compiler will come here and jump to this next line, just keeping all line. Okay, so these are the numbers, some numbers. So we should call, okay, so okay, fine. So let us check. Okay, so now I'm checking for the addition. Instead of addition, we can subtraction of number. So I'm just copying this line and making it as single line comment. Subtraction number, type line of A, line of number of B, object of addition. So here okay, fine. So I'm just creating a copy and commenting this, so that Control KC is the shortcut for commenting any line. Control KU is to remove this comment. Okay, so I'm undoing this, and dot, not add number, which we should, now we have subtract number. So instead of adding, again KC, subtraction of given numbers are. So if I'm pressing this play button or start button, you can see provide two values for subtraction of numbers. Type A 252, enter. Value of B 125, result of subtraction given value is 127. That's it. I'm just giving here one more completed. Exiting. One in above. Program completed. Exiting. Okay. So okay, now we will going to try for this small value 2 and 5, and for B I am typing some long value. So this is giving me negative, right? Because we just skip those algorithm what you thought. I hope you can understand. Now what we will going to do, we will just enabling that algorithm logic. So commenting this line, removing this comment lines, again running this. So no matter in what order you are providing the value of X or Y, what is the highest value will be dividing the least value. Okay, so type of value of A, so I'm giving 98, and type of value of B, I'm giving the long value, large value. But yes, you can see it is not giving me negative value. Okay, one more thing completed. Press any key to close this program. Okay, fine. So this is the another algorithm. Now we can add in the same manner. Okay, if I'm just typing and using the shortcut so that it look like it should hide. So I'm pressing MO, which is hiding and collapsing all the reasons. So in the same manner, we can, I'm just copying and pasting subtract. In place of subtract we can multiply number. Okay, so here we definitely no, we don't require any ordering. So just a simple X multiplied by Y. I'm just removing this unwanted code. Okay, and in the same manner. Okay, now we will definitely require this. So just copying again, because here we have already the algorithm to maintain that order. Divide Z. So if X is greater than Y, then X should be divided by Y. If Y is greater than Y should be divided by X. So I hope you can understand. So what we did is we just created number of methods, number of algorithm here. So what if I want to create a website? This is, see, this is a console application. Okay, if tomorrow we got an order to create a calculator type program, but should have UI, like I say, desktop. Okay, so we need to what will require we need to create a application, desktop application with all controls like buttons and text box, and additional business algorithm to provide all mathematic calculation, right? So yes, like I say, right now we have console application, right? We have, okay, so I'm just pressing a star here, and what we have already is business algorithms USIWS. We already have this additional algorithm, so why should we go and create a desktop application and additional efforts to writing business algorithm? We should concentrate on this you look and feel and the colors and the text box things to decorate and attract user, whereas the business algorithm we already have, so that we can utilize this, right? That is why we can separate out this mathematic rules, yes, from this application and create a separate, yes, we can create a separate project which should be a class library. Maths class library. Okay, so you can see here we have now maths class library, a project, and this has this program. So what we can do is just cut this file. No, don't cut this file. We can just copy this all algorithm here to this class. Okay, so you can see we have 2 copies right now for all this calculation methods. So what I'm going to do is I'm just renaming as we did previously, math rules, and this saying again, changing this, so it instead of class 1 it changed my class name, math rules. Okay, so this math rules has been implemented, right? And what we can do is we can just exclude this from project